everybody. Hopefully you have no idea who I am. This is Steve. Hey, Steve, what's my name?
Delage!
Yes, it is. You may notice that there is no Vanessa here right now. She is not here right now.
So we wanted to ugly up the place a little bit, so it's me and Delage. Going to do an opening here.
Yep.
What we got?
Magic!
No, that's not magic. This is Heroclix.
It is Heroclix. This is the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. set, and I got myself a brick of it, and I'm 6, 8, 10. 10.
Thank you.
I got myself a nice big old brick of this stuff, and I figured I would crack it and see what I pull.
Yeah, this is taking place at Heroes and Villains, located in Cortland, New York, at 75 East Court Street. Our phone number is 607-423-2328. Some other exciting news. Come April 9th, which is a Saturday, we are putting on a Comic-Con. We're going to have artists, authors, vendors, Delage, and off screen we have Matt.
Say hi, Matt.
We call him Matt of Steel. He's literally got a metal plate in his head, so we call him Matt of Steel. So here, I think we'll just start.
Yeah, we'll just do this. All right.
Now another thing. Heroclix, every Tuesday night here at Heroes and Villains, they battle it out. It's a really good time. If you don't know how to play Heroclix, come on in. All of us will help you. You have questions, we'll ask, because we want more people playing Heroclix. This game is exciting. The figures are amazing.
You'll see some of the figures that come out of here. Yes. Everyone has their own little superstition on how to open a box. My superstition is that I don't do it. I make someone else pick the first box, and that one's always good. However...
Wait, hold on a second. It has been the case for probably the past 3 weeks. Everything that I have chosen for Delage has been awful. I am not lucky. So if he has me choose this box, my apologies now. I'm sorry. I don't want to, I'm just a bad chooser.
Don't worry.
Except when it came to Vanessa. That was a wonderful choice, best choice.
You used all of your luck in that one moment. Don't worry. I'm not going to ask you to do anything with these boxes because I don't want you infected.
Am I too close to them right now? Is my bad luck airborne?
Yes. Go into the corner.
We actually are already in the corner of the store. That's it.
Now we just need a baby. But nobody puts baby in the corner. So since Vanessa is not here and she's the lucky one, a big shout out to Scott Porter, I believe his name is.
Yes, Scott Porter.
He does Heroclix unboxings as well, and he showed a very effective superstitious technique where if you're looking at the box from the back, you take this back box, and this is your lucky one. So that's what we're going to start with. We pre-cracked these with a pair of scissors just to save a little bit of time, even though I wasted all that time by explaining. Let's see what we get.
And the first box being opened right now. We're going to have to edit that. He dropped the F-bomb.
Sorry about that. Put in a big bleep.
The good news is it only happened when we were opening the box.
Yes. All right, we got a S.H.I.E.L.D. Infiltrator, S.H.I.E.L.D. Recruit, another Simmons, which is a duplicate for me, a Baron Blood, who is a duplicate for me, and then a Coulson. I don't like doing Coulson because he's a rare. You only get one rare and maybe a super rare. So if you get Coulson, then you've used up your good slot.
Here, can I show them? I'll show them stuff as you get ready for your next box here.
That's Coulson.
Not recognize him from the TV show Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. This is a pretty neat looking click, basic but effective.
He is very effective. He's not a bad click. I just have 3 of him already, and I don't need any more. Coulson.
Here is Simmons, also from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yep.
So you got the comic book and the TV show being represented in this brick, which is outstanding for the fans as it crossovers over like that.
We also got one of an ID card. This is S.H.I.E.L.D. level 7. I already have this one, but I want to have another one because these are amazing looking, and I like to put them in my wallet and use them as use my wallet as a S.H.I.E.L.D. badge. If you look,
this is very official.
Yeah, super official. So I want to have one so I can put it like that and be a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent because I'm a nerd.
He's pulled over old ladies and given them tickets with us.
How'd you know about that?
I like to dress up as an old lady. He once gave me a ticket.
All right, that was not such a good box, but luckily we got 9 more. So let's pick this one. All right, there we go. Ooh. And yes, I am excited.
He's excited.
I will tell you why in just a second. All right, we got ourselves a Peggy Carter. You might recognize her from the Captain America first movie or the Agent Carter spinoff that happened recently. She's pretty good. She is a Prime, actually. And then we also got us a Bucky. He's pretty cool. I have one of him, I think. Or maybe I might have traded him. No, I have him. And then we got a Sky. Funnily enough, there's a Sky and there's a Quake, even though Sky is Quake in the TV show. Got ourselves a Hive. He's a pretty good Hydra agent. And then we got a Radiance, and she goes well with the Invaders team, which a friend of mine actually likes to play. She's pretty cool. There's Peggy
Carter. And you see it's Prime with the green around the outside of the dial.
Ooh.
I would say another TV representative, but I think this may be more from the comic book.
Yeah, I think she was in the comic book before that. She's actually got the behind enemy lines ability, which means if she is closer to the opponent's starting area than her own, she uses stealth and shape change. That would make her very difficult to hit.
Pretty much showing you guys just the TV representatives. Right here we have Sky. Very cool. She's got a little tablet with her or laptop. She's also actually pretty effective in gameplay. I know from getting my butt handed to me against this guy right over here.
Yeah, I'm the resident S.H.I.E.L.D. swarm member. Most people are fielding Super Doom and Captain America Sentinels, and I'm over there with a couple of 20-point S.H.I.E.L.D. recruits. Come at me.
And yes, it's because he actually is a member of S.H.I.E.L.D. Like we showed you the badge earlier.
I have the badge. I'm very official.
And since this is rare, I'll show you this one as well. This is Radiance. What I love about these is when they start using those translucents in the salt, it just adds so much to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. We got one more.
That was quick.
No, it wasn't. There we go. Now I got it. I am not Mighty Mike.
Good thing we took the tape off there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, something in plastic.
We got a Hulk. All right. We got the right Hulk leg. This is the first chase. And see, I have one of the legs and a torso back at home. I forgot them because I'm not smart.
He's smart.
Prove it.
1 + 1.
2.
Prove it.
can choose the next box.
All right, I'm going to go with this one right here. Front middle. Front middle.
Let's see what this one is.
The center.
By the way, the characters that I'm really looking to get are Captain America, because one of the hero clickers is big into Captain America, and I can use my spare Captain America to trade with him for some of the stuff that he has that I want.
A lot of trades go on here.
A lot of trades.
We'll play games, and maybe an hour after the games have completed, people will be trading.
Yeah.
They'll see something they wanted in gameplay, and
it's pretty fun. Everybody buys boosters, and then sometimes you get stuff you don't want, but the other guy wants it, and then you're like, oh, you have, I don't know, a spare Hulk. I have a couple of S.H.I.E.L.D. agents I don't want to use. We'll trade. So that's always fun, a little negotiating. I'm hoping to get Captain America. I call her Thorella. Vanessa hits me every time I do that, but
I won't hit him.
It's the Jane Foster Thor who just came out, and she is a beast. Her sculpt is beautiful. She's like leaping, and she's got lightning behind her, and she's about ready to club somebody with her hammer. She's one of the only Avenger characters I consider that I'm missing. She is powerful. She's the one I want. And then what I call the modern Nick Fury. He is the cosmic assassin. He's like an 80-year-old grandpa with a sniper rifle as big as his body, and he's holding a pair of eyeballs that are as big as his head.
Giving old people hope throughout America.
He is just a beast. He just destroys. But I've always enjoyed Nick Fury. I have both of the Nick Furies. I have both of the other Nick Furies. I've got this one, the more traditional one, all of his life model decoys, and then I've got this one. He's pretty good. But those are the ones I'm hoping for. You guys can leave in the comments what you were thinking we might pull and what you'd hope we would get. Let's see, what's this box? All right.
Hey now.
We got ourselves a Sarah Garza. She's kind of like a robotish type. She's pretty cool. Hydra Agent H. She's
nice
actually
Hydra old pack right here.
Yeah, this is a Hydra group right here. Hydra Agent H. She is actually a traitor. She works for S.H.I.E.L.D, but she pretends to work for Hydra, which is always a fun little thing. She's got a pretty cool special ability that allows Hydra agents to use the S.H.I.E.L.D team keyword, which is pretty awesome. Then we got Quake, the real Quake. This is my preferred Quake. Not the one with the laptop, the one who can cause earthquakes. But I got her first. I bought the Fast Forces, and it came with that version of Sky, and that was pretty cool. But then I pretty quickly evolved into the boosters, and I pulled Quake. And then this one battle, I'm pretty sure I was fighting you.
Probably.
I had Quake and maybe one other person, and I was fighting one of his characters and Batman, a marquee Batman that he sells. And then Batman was up on top of a building, and he was causing, he was throwing batarangs and making me feel like an idiot.
He's Batman.
So then my Quake ends up on top of the building next to Batman and his other character. I use my sidestep I don't use sidestep. I use my Quake ability to cause an earthquake next to me, which affects both of his characters, and it causes 2 damage to both of them with knockback. Now, because Batman was right on the edge of the building, and I used Quake on him, I threw Batman off the building. So he took 2 damage from the attack and another 2 damage from not being smart enough to have grab boosters or something in his boots. And ever since, Quake has been my absolute favorite.
He doesn't like Batman.
I love Batman.
Hates Batman.
Batman is like the comic that I actually will dedicatedly read. I'm a Marvel fan pretty much through and through, but Batman is I love Batman.
You just killed Batman a little bit ago. You heard him admit it. He hates Batman.
I did kill Batman because I wanted to take his place. We also got ourselves a Dr. Locke. He's another Hydra soldier. He's pretty cool. He helps with the whole Hydra swarm ability. And then this guy is awesome. Imperial Hydra. He does not fight well. He does not have a lot of power behind him.
Another summoner?
He is a summoner. Every time a Hydra soldier dies, the Imperial Hydra on his Imperial throne can then summon either. He can try to summon on 1, 2, or 3. He fails. On a 4 or 5, he summons one no-name Hydra agent like like Agent H or one of the field agents that we pulled earlier. They come up right next to the Hydra. Here.
I've been summoned. What you want me to do?
Get over here.
Here I am. Who am I fighting?
We're fighting
Not Batman.
these two. Ah!
Don't get Heroclix stuck up your nose. It's a very embarrassing report to tell people.
But
It's happened several times to
but
Delage.
yes, it has. I'm ashamed to admit it, but it has.
He smells them.
On the 6th.
Don't get
smells
caught
like
on camera.
victory.
That would be an embarrassing moment.
But anyways, back to my original point. On a 6, if you roll a 6 when trying to summon, he summons 2. So you lose 1 guy, but you get 2 more. That works really well with us. 2. Movie magic. That works really well if you're trying to play Swarm and you got lots of leadership and you need people to just throw at them.
Plus, it's more people for your opponent to kill, which makes it very tough to win the game.
It does make it tough, but it can be done.
After hours. Hours and hours of probability control.
Oh my god. You should totally tell the story of that.
No, it's a 7-hour story.
This is not a 7-hour
Which is equal to like 1/3 of the gameplay.
All right. I'll give you the abbreviated version, not 7 hours, but like 2 minutes. I had a pretty good S.H.I.E.L.D. team together. It was about 2,400 points between cracking a lot of these Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. bricks and a couple of the guys from Age of Ultron, because Vanessa was trying to collect the set. So I cracked a couple to see if there's anything she would want and then trade her for stuff that she didn't want.
Trading's big.
Trading power, always fun. That's why it's not bad to get duplicates, because somebody will want them. Somebody new comes in, wants to play with the TV show characters. Somebody wants to be the bad guy.
Plus, certain duplicates, I don't know if this is one of them, but to complete the set, you need like 5 or 6 of them as actually a part of the set. So duplicates aren't that bad of a thing to have. So.
That is one of them. I need a lot more guys like that.
We have featured this Hydra field agent way more than we probably thought we were going to in this video.
Well, we needed a Hydra
15 minutes of fame for him.
But anyways, I had my team together, and I knew that Steve had been collecting his Green Lantern Corps.
Green Lantern Corps.
He had a pretty good team going together. So I was like, you know what? I challenge you. And he said, all right.
Then it came down to point value, and he said 7 million points.
Yep.
So what we did is we played a 7 million point game. Slight exaggeration.
Yes. And
it lasted 7 million hours. You play 1 hour for every point. At least that's what it felt like. But in the game, we have this ability called probability control, and we were using it like crazy. It's where you can
go ahead and explain probability control.
Well, basically, say you roll and you don't like what you rolled, and your character has the ability, or your team or someone next to your character has the ability, they can make you roll again to either get something that you want, or think of it as something that your opponent doesn't want you to get. And sometimes when they're attacking you and they hit, you can make them roll again, which is very frustrating. And when you have 1,000 S.H.I.E.L.D. agents over there, you start to get an aneurysm inside your head. Actually, Delage here had a mental breakdown during the game.
Well, bear in mind, we were both playing with the theme team probability control rule, which is if you have a theme team, then you can use probability control if you don't use the character for the rest of the turn. If the only thing they do is give probability control for that moment.
How many probability controls did your team have available?
We had 24. Because theme team is 1 use of probability control for theme team for every 100 points, or once for every character, whichever's lower.
Absurd.
It was absurd.
Don't ever play a game like that.
I want to put in the disclaimer right here. We had no idea what we were doing. We probably played it wrong because we kept probability controlling each other.
However, this is my belief on that. We were both doing it, so it was fair.
It was fair, and it was fun because, like this one section, I was just trying to hit a dude, and I just kept having to roll. He would make me roll, and I'd fail, and I'd use probability control.
You're going to have that breakdown again. I'm going to get the paper bag set up.
I'm probably not going to have the breakdown, because what eventually happened was I just hit the point where you just snap, and all I could do was laugh, and I laughed like the Joker for like a good 2 minutes.
You got it out. It was good for it. He probably teach like a yoga class where you actually do that.
Yeah, there probably is.
There's yoga upstairs here in our building if you're interested. come on in. We'll send you up, and you'll have somebody to talk to, and you can do some yoga.
But yeah, long story short, it was a 2,400 point game, S.H.I.E.L.D. versus Green Lantern. It lasted 4.5 hours.
We did not finish.
We did not finish. We got like halfway, like right at that point when you're pretty sure you know who's going to win, but it's not guaranteed. It was definitely me. Come on, put your hands down.
It's the Lantern Corps.
I took it out.
One Green Lantern could take on all of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I took out most of your heavy hitters. I still had War Machine and Black Widow, and I had Iron Nail, who we might pull because he was from this set. He was just destroying the Green Lantern's ability to do anything.
I can't remember his name. It's like or something like that. He's a little squirrel Green Lantern. He would destroy the entire Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. while dreaming. Just he could dream about it, and his ring would do the rest.
Stop talking. You know for a fact I won. Anyways,
we didn't finish the game.
We didn't finish the game, so it was a draw. This is all just friendly ribbon between two friends.
And the way it works out with the whole rule thing we're talking about, the way I see it, if the official is bad for both teams, it's fair.
It's not like it was a tournament or anything,
No.
so it was just two guys playing. All right, let's keep going. All right, we got ourselves
Wizard, everyone's favorite.
it's a rare, but he's got a nice sculpt. He's the 1970s or something because he's in a freaking yellow spandex
Remember
suit.
how he was trying to say that Marvel doesn't copy DC at all? Just keep that in mind when you see this character.
There is no guarantee that this character did not come before Flash.
Wizard
This
did
is
not
the Wizard.
come before Flash.
I disagree.
Marvel did not come before Flash.
I disagree with his name just on the concept of that's not a good name.
Okay.
Neither is the Streak, in case you guys ever watched the Flash TV show, because just don't do that. This is a rare that I've actually needed. He's one of the few rares I still need, so it's nice to see that I got him. And then we got our... Oh, yes!
Someone's happy. He
Little
makes
happy.
sounds. See the translucence? Makes it very, very cool, like he's moving really fast. It's funny that Wizard would have yellow translucence. Yellow. It makes sense with a guy named Wizard. He's
Shut up.
dehydrated.
Yeah, I'm sure. All right, we got ourselves... Okay.
You see this guy?
Imperial Hydra, which is pretty funny considering we got ourselves 3 Hydra agents in here. We
Wow.
got the
It's been
Deltite.
Hydra heavy this brick so far. Very Hydra
Well, we
heavy.
started off with like all of the agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Haven't had a TV person since Agent May. I believe.
Yeah. So we got Hydra LMDs, or no, Deltite LMDs. They are, LMD stands for Life Model Decoy. That was the big thing with Nick Fury. He had all sorts of life model decoys, robots running around being him while he was aging into a 80-year-old badass grandpa. But these guys went rogue and they joined up with Hydra. I need a couple more for my set, but these guys are pretty cool. I haven't played with them because I'm waiting to get some more Hydra team together. We got ourselves a Hydra recruit. I'm actually a big fan of the recruits just because everyone talks shit about them and then they end up having things like plasticity. So if you're
They're
playing
insane.
if you're playing against the Flash team and you use plasticity, the guy can't move. So then the Flash is just stuck there and you're like, so much of
Just
that.
some dude that stepped up from his cubicle from Hydra, and he's now more powerful than the Flash. It makes no sense.
He's not more powerful. He's just able to stop the Flash agent long enough for like Captain America to come rolling through with a shield or
Wizard.
the Wizard.
Wizard.
Put it away. Put
Wait,
it away.
watch.
Having fun. We still got 4 more bricks to go and we're already on a half hour in.
Wizard can open them fast, but you'd have to towel them off afterwards.
Anyway, the reason I was so excited is I got John Garrett. He is an uncommon.
Was he in the TV show?
He was in the TV
Okay.
show. He was the Hydra agent. He was the one who turned Ward Hydra, and then at the very end there was a little battle. He went insane, and then he, at the very end, got into the Deathlock machine and got into a nice little robot suit, which is shown here in the comics. In the comics, he's always a good guy. He works with S.H.I.E.L.D. quite well. In the TV show, they needed to throw a curveball, so they made Garrett the bad guy.
The proper way to throw a curveball, you want to get your hands on the laces kind of like this, and it's not twisting of the wrist. You actually bring your wrist down. That way you get the proper curveball.
For the nerds who are watching, that was a sports joke. You are allowed to laugh. It's okay.
I am a former jock.
He is a former
Every
jock.
once in a while it comes out.
And then we also got a Blackwing, who I actually find a little frustrating because I already have 5 of him. He is one of those repeats who always shows up.
You don't need that. multiples of him?
No, he is, as Matt coined. Matt was the guy who was behind the screens. He is the guy. He is a common uncommon, which is it's an uncommon, so you're not supposed to get too many of them, but it shows up every damn time.
In the Green Lantern set, you know him as the freaking Bedovian.
The Bedovian
or the Bat.
that they were mentioned. Oh yeah, the Indigo Bats.
Now, if you were to picture Tom Selleck or Burt Reynolds as a Heroclix, he'd probably look a lot like that guy.
Yeah,
Magnum PI,
in
all
armor.
in metal. Look at that.
All right,
Put a Hawaiian T-shirt over this guy, Magnum PI.
how have we been doing on rarity levels? We got
These, I know.
we got one Chase.
He's a rare. She's a common prime, right?
Yeah, she's a common.
And then him, and of course,
All right, we got
the Wizard. Have we mentioned Wizard yet?
Yes, we've mentioned.
That's what-
So it's looking like we've been pulling most of the rares. If I'm really unlucky, then the set will have like nothing. But it looks like we've
If you're
been
lucky.
no. If it's my luck, I should say I have horrible luck.
It's my luck because I'm next to the brick.
But hopefully we should see a couple of super rares. We only got 4 boxes left. So
I like this. We're saving the good ones for the end. We don't even know. So
that's exactly what we're doing.
it's very cool. He is psychic, so right?
I am psychic. I'm able to do future readings and all that sort of thing. Leave comments on this page because
Ask him questions
it'll
too.
annoy Vanessa.
Ask him questions about like what your dreams mean and things like that.
Yep, you should definitely do that. Oh yeah, one more Chase.
Looks like we got the other leg for the Hulk Buster.
Oh, well, that definitely
same
means that I have a duplicate because I have both legs.
Although by themselves, you can use them in gameplay.
Yes, the legs are considered objects. Someone can run up their relics. If they run up and roll a die and they make the roll, then they get to put on the Hulkbuster leg and have abilities.
The right leg, for example, if a character has this, they can use toughness and the flight ability. Flight in Heroclix is actually a really big deal. Don't underestimate flight, actually. Right.
Flight can allow you to just move all across the terrain. It can allow you to get like wherever you need to be immediately. You don't get slowed down or anything like that. Yeah, the left leg is similar. It also grants toughness, but this one actually generates knockback. So like one leg you're using to fly around on, and one leg you're like shooting in the person's face
I
and
like
throwing them back.
knockback. I once knocked back Batman and it hurt him real bad.
That's Radiance, not Quake. Wrong character.
Oh, where's Quake?
Quake has the yellow. I think. Oh, here's Quake. Here is the click you should be imagining with that voice.
You once used knockback and it hurt Batman real bad.
Yes, it did.
That voice
Because
is going
awesome.
to annoy people that hear it, and I'm sorry about that.
Okay. This isn't a great one for me. It came with the chase piece, which is always nice. But this one, it comes with sweet Maria Hill. Yes.
He's got a bit of a crush on Maria Hill, not the actress, not the character, but the Heroclix.
The Heroclix, exactly. Maria Hill is also one of those named characters that I have all of the no names for, but I needed the actual named character. And Maria Hill is pretty cool. She's one of the leaders of one of the directors of S.H.I.E.L.D. So she is she's a leader. She can help motivate people to go do things.
You needed her?
I did need her.
Outstanding.
That is why I needed her. She is in the Avengers movies and Captain America. She is she's played by the character who plays Robin Scherbatsky on How I Met Your Mother.
Crush.
Yeah. I watch How I Met Your Mother. I'm pretty sure most people do.
He has a crush on the Heroclix, not
Yes.
the actress or Maria Hill, but this right here, the Heroclix.
Yep. I got a full body pillow of her in that exact pose. I sleep with every night.
That is not good.
That is not good. I hope Vanessa edits that out before we go to
Keep it
film.
in there and just make it the title of the video.
Yep. Not Heroclix unboxing, but
Delaj's pillow and his pillow habits.
Delaj's full body pillow. We got us a Nomad. I actually have a Nomad. He's pretty cool. He's got a serrated shield. He's Nomad because he travels around and he doesn't really settle down.
Tell me about Nomad.
He's pretty cool. I haven't played with him much. I just got him in like my last set that I opened, or maybe I traded for him. At my age, stroke my long white beard. You kind of forget where all your clicks come from.
Old man.
Then we got Contessa Valentina. She's actually got a ridiculous name, which I actually find rather funny. Contessa Valentina Allegra de la Fontaine. She is a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, but she actually will turn traitor and become Madame Hydra later on. She has a special ability that allows her to do that. So that's
and she
cool.
dresses a lot like Slave Leia.
Yes, she does. As you can see, she's got a top and a bottom, and then a thin strip of fabric to connect the two. And that's her outfit. And then we got Iron Nail. This guy is
pretty tough.
He is pretty tough. He's one of the few 150 characters on the S.H.I.E.L.D. side. Like, obviously, Hulk is 300, and Captain America is 150, and Iron Man is probably another 200. But those are the named characters. Those are the super rares.
Wizard's 75 points.
70. Most characters in the set are below 100 because
people would like to see Wizard again.
Yes.
Okay. Watch this. Don't blink.
But Iron Nail, he's a close combat beast. He actually weakens his opponents as he hits them. As he fights them, not as he hits them. But he's basically a communist soldier that went to S.H.I.E.L.D. because all of his abilities say things like the Iron Nail of the Neon, communism supremacy shall not be denied. He might actually be Chinese, but he's pretty cool. I like fielding him because he's not what you'd expect from a S.H.I.E.L.D. team.
No.
All right, we got 3 more boxes. We haven't seen, I don't think, any super rares yet. So the really lucky boxes come with 3 super rares, but I'm not that lucky.
That would be phenomenal.
It would be phenomenal.
You've earned it.
All right. Oh, yeah. Okay. Captain America.
Look at that.
Perfect trading opportunity. This is the Sam Wilson Falcon Captain America.
Beast. Hard to hit.
He is hard to hit. Vanessa liked to play him with what I call the Ultimate Shield. Her real name's Aletta, but she has all of the S.H.I.E.L.D. abilities. She has energy shield deflection and super sense. She's impossible to kill. But Sam Wilson Falcon was in the Captain America Winter Soldier. You know him as the guy who could fly. In the comics, he actually becomes Captain America for a little while.
Is this the first super rare?
This is the first super rare. I'm going to put
Look at that. I'm going to show you guys
right
what that means, what it looks like. A super rare. If I move the shield, look at that. It is a gold symbol as opposed to, say, the uncommon, which is green. The common, which is the white. And this might be a little bit hard. It's kind of like a silver. It shines a little bit if you're in person. You can see it does have a shine to it. But this is quite a neat looking sculpt.
Without any better chases, we can't show you what the chase color looks like. These are the Hulkbuster legs are considered chase, but they don't actually have like a base with a chase color on them. They might just be considered common items, but I don't think so. As you can see, the whole point of the set was to build the Hulkbuster set.
You only have 2 left.
I only have 2 left, but we got to go through all these ones first. So we got ourselves another Winter Soldier, so that's a duplicate within the set itself, and another Nomad, which is a little disappointing, but it's okay. And then we got another.
I recognize the guy from the movie, right? Is that who that is?
Jimmy Woo?
Oh, not Jimmy Woo. I'm thinking about the other guy, the guard or whatever.
Hydra. We got a Hydra Infiltrator, which is a duplicate that I actually needed, so that's pretty good. And then we got Jimmy Woo. He's actually impossible to find in the comics. Don't ask Steve or Vanessa because they will tell you about John Woo, the movie maker.
Yes.
And that is not who you're looking for.
Unless you are.
Unless you are. If you are, you're probably in the wrong store, but bless your hearts.
You're never in the wrong store if you're here.
That is true. But Jimmy Woo, he just appeared in an Agents of Atlas that came out as part of the 50 Years of S.H.I.E.L.D's like little comic run. He was pretty cool in that. I think I want to say he ended up dying in that, but
it's very sad.
He was a big thing in the Agents of Atlas back in like the 60s and 70s. He's kind of fallen out of comic book history recently, but he's still a pretty cool dude. He's a paranormal investigator and a detective, which is always fun. All right, let's do the next one.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Delage has opened the box and Blizzard is making his home stretch.
You can see why I have him here. He's to provide the comedic relief while I explain all the things.
Or to, make you feel nauseated after seeing my face on camera.
This is somebody I don't know.
Interesting. Oh, who's that guy?
Like I said.
Hey, another 2 TV people in this one.
Yep, we got 2 more TV people. All right. Let's see. What do we got from this? Okay. We got us another super rare. So
Nice.
That's 2 super rares in a row. So clearly,
This end of the box was the right
yes,
box.
I opened up the wrong end.
You saved the best for last. So it's beautiful.
Yes, that way everyone has to watch all of the video to get it.
Suckers.
This character is named Nighthawk. He is he's a super rare. He's got the nice little translucent effect.
I like that. That's a neat looking skull.
This is a character I've actually never heard of or seen in play before. So this is he's a prime, which means you can only have when you're doing team building, you can only have 1 prime at all.
He could not play with her.
Exactly. And you can have 1 copy of a unique. Unique is like a silver or a gold ring, and prime is a green ring. So primes are supposed to be a little bit more powerful. But Nighthawk, he's
probably going to be a pretty powerful fella, I would think.
Oh, he's one of the characters that actually don't belong to Hydra or S.H.I.E.L.D. There's like a small handful of characters that don't fit into either of those 2 categories in the keyword ability. I think the Wizard might be. I have a character called Blackout. He is like the only character I'd had up to that point. Nighthawk is one of them. But yeah, that's Nighthawk. He's I need all the super rares I can get, so it's always glad to have it. And then yeah, as Steve mentioned, sorry, I blanked on your name there for a second.
That's okay.
We got ourselves a Nick Fury LMD. I need 1 more on top of this one to be able to field my entire Nick Fury army, which would run 200 points, be composed of nothing but Nick Fury LMDs.
And it will annoy everybody.
Everybody, because Nick Fury has this ability that he can roll shape change. If he fails shape change, and if the owner chooses, he can switch places with another Nick Fury.
Absurdity.
So if I have 6 Nick Furies on the field, I can have the real one out in front, and then when someone tries to hit him and they're about to hit him, be like, nope, that was a robot.
Nick Fury has a bit of an ego.
Honestly, I would, since all of the LMDs have it, including the real Nick Fury, I would do that with the LMDs. Just be like, I'm going to switch these 2. It doesn't matter, but I'm going to do it anyways. Blow up this robot instead of that robot. We got ourselves another Bucky. Which is pretty cool. I'm thinking I might be able to trade this with somebody who comes in pretty regularly. An Agent Ward, which is from the TV show. He's the guy who goes bad at the end of season 1. Then it's kind of in the background during season 2. And then he's making a resurgence in season 3. I haven't seen any of the episodes yet, but based on the some of the previews and spoilers I see on my Facebook feed, he's still pretty prevalent.
Sorry, something for you.
Then we got ourselves a Fitz, which goes great with our Simmons. Fitz actually summons a bunch of hoverbots that allow Fitz and Simmons to use their abilities without, being threatened. So they're staying. Fitz and Simmons will stay back at the lab, and they'll just use the robots to go do the work for them.
Somehow, Fitz and some hoverbots can kill like Superman.
I have yet to accomplish that, but I would not be surprised.
I would be very surprised, and I may begin weeping if that happens. I'm not a big Superman fan.
Grant Ward, he's like a mini sniper. He's a pretty good sniper in the beginning, but for only 55 points, he doesn't have a lot of staying power, and he's really reliant on his stealth ability to avoid getting killed, which kind of fits with Traitor.
Yeah, Traitor.
Last box. Oops, I hope I didn't break
Last
anything.
one.
Last box. You guys, let's see what we get. You guys feel free to write your predictions and gloat about how right you were in the comments section. Oh, yeah. Just what I wanted. I don't even care about the rest of it. I got the Nick Fury LMD. That is complete.
If you play Delage, just bring a pillow.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
So you're not happy with this?
I am amazed that I got this. I don't even care. I don't care that I don't have a complete Hulkbuster. I'm still I'm halfway.
Wow, look at this.
I'm going to need another brick, another
a character that needs no introduction.
He is known as It is Iron Man.
Look at that.
I have the Iron Man. And not character. I'm thinking of all of you in Heroclix terms now. Oops. I now own one of the characters that only one other person does. That person bought the entirety of the Hulkbuster offline to field it, and then also bought Iron Man because the Hulkbuster rules are that you need to have Iron Man attached to field him at his best ability. Sorry that I keep looking off to the side like this, but
this is our first one.
This is our first one. We don't have any direction from Vanessa. We're just completely hopeless.
I'm looking around. I'm like playing with Heroclix outside, like there's no video going on at all.
I keep looking down at my face and it's like, yeah, that's where the camera is. No,
I'm always looking at
it's up here. But he's a super rare, so I'm glad to get him. And yeah, he actually was 200 points, so my prediction was right. I'm assuming he's got some pretty baller abilities. We got.
And what's the silver around there? Is that unique?
That is unique. So we actually do have a unique. So this
3 uniques.
This silver means unique. This green means prime. So I could field Imperial Hydra and Iron Man on the same team. I could not field Peggy Carter and Nighthawk on the same team. Oops.
Overall, that's not a bad brick.
Not bad.
Actually, you got some things that you were very excited about.
I was. There's some things that I needed, some things that I was sad to see, but that's what happens when you crack as many boosters as I have.
That's the mystery box. That's how that works.
Got ourselves another Nick Fury, as I pointed out, another S.H.I.E.L.D. bodyguard, which I needed, a S.H.I.E.L.D. paranormal investigator, who was pretty cool. He's got the same sculpt as Jimmy Woo, who's right here, you can see. And then we also got ourselves another Blackwing, because of course we did. Yes, we have 2 of them on top of the 3 I already own.
Okay, so what is he? A common? Doesn't really say. Rare.
He is an uncommon.
He's an uncommon.
All of the Blackwings come without the rarity thing. I think it's like an impurity. Like through the whole set, I've looked at all of my Blackwings. They all are missing the rarity level. But based on the fact that I have 3 commons in here and I pulled a super rare, that means that this has to be the uncommon from the set. So,
kind of set these up in their little orders here with uncommon or commons, uncommons, rares.
He's an uncommon. We'll do a little panning shot. Panning, in case any dirty thoughts were crossing your mind. And then so it looks like my prediction was pretty spot on with the rarity levels. So you can see we got
uncommons, kind of off camera here, but
we got the common set here, and then we got the uncommons, which are a little harder, so as expected. And then we got our rares. Both of these rows are the rares. These are the standard rares, and these are the
rare uniques,
unique rares. And then we got our super rares. We got 2 super rares, and then we got 2 Chase Hulkbuster legs.
And a super rare prime is quite a neat thing to come by.
Yeah,
I mean that's kind of special. Look at that skull; it's beautiful.
He is. We should probably show our faces because I don't do a lot.
They don't want to see my face. We've already discovered that.
Oops, there we go. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Maybe Vanessa will. Maybe Vanessa will clip out all of the moving around and stuff and be like, "Yep, we know how to edit."
Because have a blur.
We don't. Here. Yep, she's gonna do that. Ooh. That's something I should mention. This Iron Man comes in 2 variations. He's got the variation with the mask, which is the one that I got my hands on, and then we got the variation without the mask, which you can see on his card right there. That's without the mask. I'm a big fan of Iron Man. I call him the Marvel Batman. Me and Matt, who was here before, we actually trimmed our facial hair into the Stark mustache.
And why did you do that?
We did that because we are the trivia night team Super Stark. He is the Superman part of Super Stark, and I am the Stark part of Super Stark.
Speaking of trivia night, February 1st will be our next trivia night, hosted by Dan Sopp, local author. Trivia night's getting better and better and better. Super Stark have won. They did win. They didn't win the last time, but they're coming back, and there's a chance they might pull it out again. Whether you're going to show up to participate or watch, either way, you're going to have a fun time. Trivia night is one of our very special nights here at Heroes and Villains.
It's $2.50 per person. 2-person teams. Sorry, got to be politically correct here. If you don't have a partner, or if you just want to show up and see how the things feel, that's fine. If you want to play and you don't have a partner, just show up. I know that me and Matt would be happy to split up Super Stark if it meant somebody needed a partner.
But there's
we
a
wanna,
handicap. You can play as one person.
Oh, you can?
Yeah. You can.
Okay. But yeah, you just show up. We'll probably be able to partner you. We want to encourage more people because that makes it more entertaining. We're not like super competitive or anything.
Whether you have a lot of comic book knowledge or very little or none at all, you will have fun. The questions range from very easy, something you'll know just by watching a movie, something you may have seen on TV, or very, very difficult from maybe one of the off publishers that you're not used to, something other than DC, other than Marvel.
Yeah.
Dan's questions are a variety, but they're a good one.
He comes up with some really good questions. We had a lot of fun playing, but I mean, you just got to come and see the insanity for yourselves. It's great fun. It's very cheap. It's one of the few cheap things. Like
just normal gameplay is pretty cheap.
Yeah, but I mean, like you can just show up and pay $2. You can pay with the quarters out of your change jar, and
which coincidentally the winners from the last game actually did. They didn't even know each other before the game. A mother stopped by, dropped her son off, asked if there was anybody that would join him in gameplay so that she wouldn't have to. And there was somebody, and they actually both paid with change, and they ended up winning. And they got a good prize. I think we handed out a comic book off the wall for each of them. Which is pretty solid prize. Plus the gameplay is fun. There's sometimes snacks. You'll enjoy yourself if you show up with that. Again, just to reiterate, this was a box opening. They'll get better and more fine-tuned over time. Also, Heroclix is every Tuesday night, anywhere from 5 till 9 o'clock. Here it usually goes on a little bit longer because that's when people like to do their trading after gameplay. And I'll start playing that closing time song, and no one seems to hear it.
I hear it, and I acknowledge it, but unless Vanessa herself is actually like trying to get everyone out the door.
That 51% has a lot more power than it should. 49's got to count for something.
But like Vanessa, like one time he was playing it, and I was hanging over by the store listening to it and talking for a while, and I was like, I don't really consider the store closed because Vanessa is still over there trying to trade her spare Age of Ultron for another whatever. She was busy trading, so she wasn't trying to close up the store. So the store's not really getting closed, is it?
That's why I yawn so much. I lack a lot of sleep. Conclusion from Delage and me, Steve, all of us from Heroes and Villains. Hope you've enjoyed this. Until next time, be safe.
Yeah, be safe, have fun. May every roll be a success.
Up and away.
That'll